what we want to derive from meditation. So what answer I will give? One aspect of meditation is that you have control over your mind, to bring under your control. So to control the senses, that is one aspect of meditation. To achieve the concentration, be more focused. So that is one of the aims of meditation. So there is another thing, why you want to meditate. Everyone wants to meditate. So everybody wants joy, peace, mental peace, joy. So that joy is available abundance only in meditation. Everyone, all the living beings, they want the joy. You don't know the real source of joy, so we go for Vishayananda. So Ananda is the goal. Everyone wants only that, living only for the Ananda. Very nature of yourself is Ananda. Sat Chittan Ananda. Sat Sarupa, Chit Sarupa, Ananda Sarupa. Only when we search for this, because we don't know the real source of joy, we go and search for in the Vishayananda. That's why you won't get satisfaction in that Vishayananda. How much we try, satisfaction doesn't come. So Najatu Kamaha, Kamanam Upabhogena Samyati. Avisa Vishnumatmaiva, Uyayava Abhivardhati. Najatu Kamaha, Kamana Upabhogena Samyati. By enjoying the desires, we can never quench the desires. Samyati. But it, Avisa Vishnumatmaiva, as you pour ghee, so in the fire, it intensifies.
Yes, sir.
To satisfy one desire, 10 desires comes to you. So that 10 desires, 100 desires will come. That is by 100, 1,000 will come. So that is not the method. If you really want the joy, real joy, perennial source of joy. So this is Kshanika, what you get in the Vishaya. Vishaya, Kshanika, momentary. That moment it gives you joy. Put a Mysore pak on the tongue, so tasty, it is so nice. Kshanika only. It goes inside the stomach, joy.
If you go to Bangalore for some other taste.
So this is Kshanika, it is there. Next moment it is not. But meditation gives you a joy, perennial source. Meditate 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. Vrijananda is called Tapasvi Maharaj. Go to Shamantal. So his room you can see full of these tiger skins. Whole room. Always it's always so you see a glow in the face. That is expression of the joy that manifests. Cheerfulness, joy that manifests. So that comes only by this process of meditation. So what exactly happens in meditation? So you meditate. There are many types of meditation. So Sarupa Dhyana, usually. So meditation is Sarupa Dhyana. So Sarupa Dhyana means the form of God. So that form of God. So we meditate on the. So we all know Lord resides within us. Ishvaraha Sarvabhutana Uddeshe Arjuna Tishtha. So we meditate on that Lord who is in the region of the heart. So we focus our mind to the region of the heart where this Atman resides. So Atman is called Sat Chit Ananda Swarupa. So that is a luminous light. They say Angustamatra Purusha. Antaratma. Especially the clear specification is there. What is this Atma? Angustamatra. Angusta is this. Angustamatra Purusha Antaratma Sada Jananam Hrudaye Sannivishtaha. Present in the heart of all the living beings. Angustamatra Purusha. So this thumb of the size present in all the living beings. This luminous. So because of the presence of the Atman, everything functions. Mere witness, the Atma remains as a witness. Yasya sannidhi matrena deha indriya mano diyaha Vishayesu swakiyeshu vartante erita. Yasya sannidhi matrena, just by mere presence. Deha, indriya, manaha, diyaha. Deha means body, manaha mind, indriya senses, diyaha intellect. All function because of the presence of the Atman. So, Vishayeshu Swakiyeshu Vartante Preritaya. So, as if, so they are Preritaya, just to.
Goaded by it.
Yes, goaded by it. So, it runs towards Vartante Preritaya. So, the sense runs behind sense objects. Vishayeshu Swakiyeshu Vartante. Why? Because the Atman is present. As a mere witness, so everything functions. Body, mind, senses, intellect, everything is functioning because of the presence of the Atman. So that Atman is Satchit Ananda. So what happens when you focus your mind towards that Atman? Yesterday we stopped where? So mind is focused on the Atman. What happens? So that's what happens in the meditation. The mind is focused towards the Atman. So the Atman's nature is Sat Chitan Ananda. So the aspect of Sat Chitan Ananda. Sat means it always exists. It means it's conscious of itself.
Yes.
Chit means conscious, self-conscious. And Ananda is joy, bliss. So the nature of the Atman is Satchit Ananda. So what is called the Atman is also called as Ishta. Ishta. So Shiva, Rama, so Sabrahma, Sashiva, Sahari, Sendra, Sreshwara, Paramaswara. We chanting it. Yes. So Narayana Sutta, Sabrahma, Sashiva, Sahari, Saindraha, Svaksharaha, Paramaswara, Udagum Satyam, Param Brahma, Purusham, Krishna Pingal, Udvaretam, Virupaksham, Viswarupaya, Vainamam. Means that Atman is also called an Ishta, so is called Shiva, Rama, Krishna, Durga, Kali, on. So the God is also called Atman, self. So this being the case, so when the mind, you focus the mind on the Atman. So then what happens? The nature of the mind is Jada. It's not Chaitanya Swarupa. And Atman is Chaitanya, Chit Swarupa, Chaitanya Swarupa. So when this mind is focused, so give an example. A piece of iron is cold and black. So the goldsmith takes it and heats up in the
Oven, fire.
fire. So then what happens? So the black and cold piece of iron becomes red hot. It emits light, it emits heat. So where it got all the qualities?
From
It doesn't have these qualities of emitting heat or light. Gets from the fire. Associating with the fire, it is all the qualities of the fire. So as long as it is in the fire, it gets all the qualities. You want to remove from there, again it cools down. It becomes black, it becomes cold. It lost the, according to it developed. So because of this association with the fire, it's all the qualities of fire. So same way, when this mind goes in proximity of the Atma, proximity of the self, proximity of the Ishta, so all the qualities of the Atman is superimposed on the mind. So mind gets that Sat Chitan Ananda Swarupa. That Ananda which is already in the Atman reflects in the mind. So it derives so much of Ananda. From where? Of course, is the Atman. So as long as the mind is in the proximity of the Atman, it derives all the joy. As the piece of iron, as long as with the fire, it derives all the qualities of the fire. Same way, the mind closest proximity with the Atman enjoys that bliss. So bliss is the quality of the Atman, not of the mind. So as long as it is with the Atman, in the presence of the Atman, so in proximity of the Atman, it gets all the qualities of the Atman, enjoys the bliss. That's why when the mind really goes for meditation, it means proximity of the Atman, it gets infinite joy. So the mind is withdrawn from the Atman, it becomes old self again. As that black piece of iron becomes cold, becomes black. So as long as the mind is in the proximity of the Atman, enjoys the bliss. But many times we want to take it to the proximity of the Atman, but it's not steady. It moves away. You want to take it there, moves away. Again you try, again moves away. This hide and seek goes on. Hide and seek. You try to take it, goes away. Take it, again goes away. It's everybody's experience. Why that happens? What you must do? Study the mind. In the process of your meditation, when you want to take the mind to the proximity of the Atman, where the mind goes, you be a witness. Study the mind. So there is one where it goes always. One place where it always goes, which you like most. You like your grandchild most. It goes to the grandchild. So you like some very good friend of yours. It goes to that friend. You like your work so much, it goes to the work.
That's what happens.
So when I sit, tomorrow I will go to office, I have to meet so and so, talk to so and so, this decision I must take, this money I put in the bank, all thoughts come to us. Because it is clear with us. So that's why there's distraction in the mind. So this distraction goes on until we derive that joy in the presence of the Atma. And to start getting that joy from the Atma. So the mind doesn't go anywhere else. Even if somebody pushes out, it will not go.
It will try to cling to that.
Cling to the Atma because it's deriving that joy from the Atma. But the problem is until it gets that joy, the source of joy, so the distraction goes on. Some joy somewhere else. Little. Vishaya. Vishayam Kusumam. Vishayam Kusumam always attracts the mind. It goes there. So some joy is there. It runs. It tries to go here. Tries to find that joy. Not getting it. It goes there. So going there, by that joy, it gets not satisfied. It's frustrated again. Again it goes there. So that story in the Upanishad, two birds sitting there. So one bird was on eating the fruits. So it pecks the fruit, which is very sweet. It's elated. Then it stops there, again goes to another fruit. It pecks it. It is bitter. When it is bitter, it gets frustrated. Again it goes and picks that fruit which is sweet, get elated. This goes on in turns. So whenever this bird picks that fruit which is bitter, is the another bird. Another bird is sitting there, quietly in its own glory, doesn't run after any of these fruits. That bird, you see, how joyful, how happy it is. I'm not getting frustrated at all. This is that. So that sees only when it gets frustrated. It's a bitter fruit, then it sees the other bird. It's a sweet one, doesn't see the other one. Enjoy that taste. Oh, it's very tasty. The time the bird will not be come to his notice. Bitter fruit is taken, but he can see other bird, its own glory. It enjoys. So how this goes on? Same way with our mind. So it tries to go to the Atman, when he finds any joy there, runs there, eats a bitter fruit, again comes to the Atman, sees the Atman. Oh, doesn't get this. So I must go, I must go, I must go. Again pulls it. So that's sweet. Again it attracts. So again, bitter one it eats. So the nature, such a way the nature is created by God. He gives a blow after blow. One blow, another blow, another blow. He sits and weeps and sees the other one. So this blow reminds it to the other one. That's why he says misery is the greatest teacher for mankind. Misery is the greatest blessing for mankind. It's a blessing in disguise. Helps a person to look at it. So this process goes on continuously. Gets disgusted, thoroughly disgusted. Doesn't want. What it does, it starts going towards the other bird. No more goes here or there, starts running towards the other bird. That happens only because the continuous experience of the misery. Again and again this misery. Joy, misery. Joy, misery. So this process creates in it absolute disgust for us. That is vairagya. Vairagya develops in a person, so the bird goes towards the other bird. See, that is the only solution. Things that uselessness. So, tad vairagyam jihasaya darsana savanadibi dehadi brahma paryante. They Brahma vasti. Vekshudamani says, tad vairagyam jihasaya darsana savanadibi dehadi brahma paryante. So, Brahma, body to the Brahma, all this is useless. Vairagya, jihasa, gets disgusted with it. Until that comes, so the mind will not be sticking on to the self. So here the disgust has to come, then it must get the taste of that company with the Atma, that joy. When it starts getting the taste, then it remains. Stick on to it. So even you can pull it out. Guru Maharaj says when the mind rises to the level of the anahata, cease. Joy. He feels it. So that joy is the expression it gets. Lower centers of the body it won't get. It's at the level of anahata. So when it goes to higher levels, more higher levels, so it gets more towards the Atma. Goes more and more. So much of joy feels. Why? Because more and more proximity with the Atma. Manaha, other chakra, more and more proximity with the Atma. So that joy makes it. Until he gets that joy, satisfaction is not there. Any amount you can try with the other objects. Vishayam kusuma. Cannot be satisfied. Only with the realms Atman, so the union with the Atman, the mind enjoys the real bliss. So that is what Atmananda, one of the disciples. How much do they meditate for 6 hours, 8 hours? Marijananda. So great joy in Atman. That is real meditation.
Suppose our mind is not willing, can we meditate? Now we went to Belur Math some other day.
Yes.
Can we visualize?
Yes.
Can we divert this mind?
Yeah, Lila Dhyana. Yes, Lila Dhyana.
Then can we control by that?
Yes. So why the mind is not steady during meditation? So many of us experience that. So mind is not steady. So that it says Taila Dharavat. Taila Dhara says the flow of oil from one vessel to another. So unbroken flow. So the mind is constantly like the oil, that is Taila Dhara. And the Taila Dhara, there is no break in it. Like that, the mind does constantly flow towards the Ishta. So that is the real meditation. There is no break in it. So the mind is constantly in touch with the divine. So when say Taila Dhara because, right, example is given, because unbroken stream. So like that, mind has to be steady. So why the mind is not able to hold on to that? So yato nischarati manaha chanchalam asthiram. So this is the problem not of today. Even those that
Mahabharata time was it?
Mahabharata, out of this yuga. What yuga it is? Dwapara yuga. So Dwapara yuga also this problem was there. Krishna gave the solution. Yato yato nischarati manaha chanchalam asthiram. So these two adjectives, chanchalam, asthiram. Chanchalam means it is
Fickle.
fickle mind. Asthiram, not steady, very unsteady. So the best example is the monkey. So the Swamiji says, not only monkey. So when the monkey
Scorpion.
becomes drunk and
The scorpion.
the scorpion
Right.
bites it, so not sufficient. So then a demon enters into it.
Ghost interest. Yes.
Nature itself, monkey is so restless and gets drunk. You can imagine condition. The scorpion bites it, and a demon enters into it. This is the condition of the mind. So person stay in one place, jumps about all the time, jumping, endlessly jumping. So Krishna says, yato yato nischarat, manaha chanchalam asthiram. What is the way out? Tatastataha niyamya etat. That's what of the mind. Atmaneva vasham naye. Niyamya etat. Catch hold of that mind when it runs there. So, when what you do? Again bring it back. Put it. So, with communion with the divine. Again the mind runs. Again catch hold of it. Again bring it back. So, this system has to be followed. The mind runs, catch hold of it, bring it, put it. Again it runs. Again you catch hold of it. Again put it.
We have to be alert when it
Yes.
is running.
So if you get tired of it, mind again runs. So you must be alert. So one thing is alert. So there is no other shortcuts. Then prashanta manasam, hyenam, yoginam, sukhamuttamam upaiti, shanta rajasam, brahmabhutam akalmasham. So injannevam sadatmanam, yogi niyata manasaha, shantim nirvana parama, marsamtham adhigacchati. So only, this is the only process. So mind will be running. Because the two birds, when it eats the sweet one, it rejoices. So it forgets the idea. Ideally, that bird sitting quietly above, it forgets about it. So that momentary joy it gets from eating that sweet fruit, forget the animal. So it's again a bitter fruit, and it sees. Bird again it sees. So then it sees. Again it forgets. Goes and eats the sweet one. Again it gets the joy, taste. So again what it does? It's a bitter. Alternately, it eats. So whenever it eats a bitter one, so then Viveka Buddhi is taken gradually. Then looks at it. Again it goes to the sweet one, it forgets, bitter one, again it says. So this hide and seek goes on again and again. That's why mind doesn't, like Taila Dharavat, mind is not sticking to the idea. So one is that vasanas of the previous births. So that directs the mind. So it almost, it has no choice of its own. So mind is driven driven by the past samskaras. Past samskaras, see, suppose for a person the past samskaras are good, so easily will be able to control the mind and he gets quick results. The mind becomes steady by not that much effort of a person with bad samskaras. And bad samskaras is to struggle a lot, much more. So the mind again tries to go by that bad samskaras, full of the bad samskaras. It almost simply takes by force, which the mind cannot resist. That's why many of the time the sadhaka has to face this one. So in majority of the cases, samskaras are not that good. Samskaras are not that good, where the mind steadily can flow towards the star, flow towards the heart. So then what happens? Slowly, that's why, Nittadagre Vishameva, Pariname Amrutodbhava. So even though there is no taste in it, no taste, you have to persist. Go on, chanting the name, go on and on. So Pariname, in course of time, may take months, may take years, whatever it is, there is no choice for us. So what I am today, I am responsible. It's my own making. So there is always hope that what you want to be, you can recast yourself, you can remold yourself. That's also in our hands. So my mind is restless, my mind is so uncontrollable, responsibility is myself, not anybody is responsible for me. So I can also control my mind, bring it back. That's within my power. Exert your will. So it is possible. Effort, all that. So we can bring it back. We can remold ourselves, reconstruct ourselves. So Swami says, you are the maker of your destiny. It's definitely possible that we have to work out our own samskaras again, create new samskaras, create a new, most powerful one. So by creating more and more new samskaras, good samskaras, we can overpower the bad samskaras. It's all within our hands. So that's why Swami again says, you are the maker of your destiny. A saint can become a sinner can become a saint. The potential always there in a person. So, apache suddharacharaha bhajate mam ananya bhav sadhureva samantavya samyak vyavasito hisa chipram bhavat dharmatma sasvachantim nigacchati kaunteya pradijanihi name bhakta pranasya. Yes, come on, you proclaim everywhere. So, name bhakta pranasyati. So, my bhakta never comes to difficulty.
Never perish.
Tesham aham samudharta vrittu samsara sagara. I will lift them from the vrittu samsara sagara. I give a helping hand, lift them out. So that is the promise God has given. Tesham aham samudharta vrittu samsara sagara. So that is the promise God has given. So it's always the positive attitude. So then only it is possible to control our mind. So then naturally the mind gains that, understands. So mind becomes pure. So when The mind becomes pure automatically, it goes towards the Ishta. Sit for meditation, get ourselves, enjoy the bliss, Ananda. It all comes. We should never lose hope. It may happen today, it may happen tomorrow, after some 10 years it may happen. So we can't give any guarantee. But sure it's going to happen. One day or other. So the promise God has given. So one of the techniques for controlling the mind, so during meditation, so we always identify ourselves with the mind. So the technique is, you remain a witness, watch your mind. It's very interesting if you can practice it. You remain as a witness and see where your mind goes. To your surprise, it stops wandering. It will not go. It comes back to the meditation. The moment you start watching your mind, where the mind goes, it comes back and it gets established in the meditation process. The problem is we identify with our mind to that extent, so it's simply carried away with the mind. So when you become a witness, so a part of the mind watching other part of the mind. Who watches the mind? Mind itself watches the mind. So one part of the mind watches the other part of the mind. Very surprisingly, many times you can find, start watching the mind where the mind goes. Of course, it goes to some object which are very, very dear. Suppose you have attachment to your grandchild, newborn child. Mind automatically goes there. Wherever your mind gets some joy, so in the company of the baby just born, so grandchild is born, so the child go on, the children look very attractive and beautiful, all that. Our mind automatically is dragged to that. So playing with the children, small baby, so the mind goes automatically there. So which the mind likes. So it likes somebody. Mind goes to that person. So without any effort, it goes like that. So that's why, so in that Swamiji's lectures, he quotes Prahlada. So Prahlada asked for a boon. So he says, what boon? I have had your darshan. My mind is full, my heart is full. You want me to ask for a boon? No, you must ask for a boon. Lord insists on asking. So then Prahlada asked for a boon. What the boon he asked?
How much love Vishay has for
So ya pritihi avivekana vishayeshu anapayin. The word used is very interesting. Ya pritihi avivekana vishayeshu anapayini. Anapayini means it's naturally, spontaneously. Anapayini means never divided.
continuous flow.
Okay, continuous. Anapayini. Always with it. All the time, 24 hours. Ya pritihi. That priti. Avivekanam. Who is called an aviveki? Viveka means discrimination. So aviveka means,
One who can't discriminate.
so one who has no discrimination. या प्रीतिः अविवेकानां विषयेषु. So in the
The material
Yes,
world.
means what?
Worldly things.
World is material.
So that preeti is spontaneously the people have. Which people? Avivekana, Vishayesu, Anapayini. So naturally, spontaneously, how their minds goes towards, rushes towards Vishayesu, their objects of enjoyment. Oh, you beautifully puts it. या प्रीतिः अविवेकानां विषयेषु अनपायिनी. त्वाम् अनुस्मरतः. When I just अनुस्मरतः, when I remember you, when I think of you, when I meditate on you, स्मरण. त्वाम् अनुस्मरतः, सा, that प्रीति, मे हृदयात् मा अपसर्पतु. It did not go away from my mind. So give me that mental state which Aviveki has got towards the Vishayas. So when I meditate on you, when I pray to you, so let that Preeti will not go away from me. That Preeti I want. Which Preeti? Avivekis have towards their Vishayas. That Preeti will give me. See how he combines it. That Preeti he wants, how to put it? Vishayas. It's spontaneous, anapayini. There is so much of joy, so much all that he derives. So Vishayananda. So Preeti, Vishayananda. You get the Vishayananda. Avivek gets in Vishayananda. Give me that Preeti. When I meditate on you, when I pray to you, so Sri Ramakrishna says, what is bhakti? The mind that flows towards the Vishayananda is diverted to Brahman. Mode free. Never said, no, don't kill any emotion. They never said, bhakti means we kill all our emotions. Nothing like that. So all the emotions remain to the brim. Purnamada. Purnamidam. So we can keep full, but only give a turning to. Was going towards that, turn it towards this. Towards this Vishayananda, same emotion. Ya priti havivekanam vishayeshu anapayini. Svam anusmarata. When I just hate you, think of you, meditate on you, let it not go away from me. Me hudayat ma apasarpatu. It did not go away from me. So give me that boon. Yes. Same thing that Sri Ramakrishna says, mode free. Divert it. It's going this way. Goes that way, you get Vishayananda. So turn it that way, you get Brahmananda. Same emotion, same mind, same person, everything is same. Where is the change of direction. Going toward this way, turn toward this way. That exactly happens when you just watch your mind, where it goes. Surprisingly, you can find it doesn't go where it wants to go. It feels somebody is watching it. So it feels guilty. So it turns towards. When you don't watch, nobody is watching, it runs. So as a witness, when you just see where this fellow is going, so fellow understands, where somebody is watching him. So becomes a good boy, turns towards. So that is one method of putting back the mind. Yato yato nischarati manaha chanchalam astiram. So tatas niyametat tataha tataha niyamet atmaneva vashamnaye. So whenever the mind goes away from the object, chanchalam, asthir. The two qualities of the mind, chanchalam, asthir. Chanchala means restless. Example is
Monkey.
yes, not only monkey.
Drinking.
Added to that,
Drunk.
yes,
Scorpion,
Scorpion.
devil,
And devil.
devil as a
yes, chanchalam, asthiram, unsteady. Monkey, unsteady. So what you should do? Atmaneva vasham nahi. Whenever the mind runs away, catch hold of it, bring it back, put it back again. Again it runs. Again catch hold of it, put it back. So this process has to go on and on, on and on, on and on. So when it becomes steady, Patanjali says, in the Patanjali, that Yoga Sutra, so he says a beautiful thing. It's very, very interesting what he says. So, Satu, Dirgha Kala, Nairantarya, Satkara Sevita, Druda Bhumi. So, mind becomes very steady when Dirgha Kala. Practice for a long period of time. Nairantarya, without any break. So, you practice one day, leave for 15 days. Again, one day you sit tight for meditation. 15 days you won't meditate at all. Not like that. So, Dirgha Kala, Nairantarya, regular practice. Morning and evening. So, again, says Brahma Muhurta, 3:30 Brahma Muhurta starts. Time to get up, meditate. 3:30, things are so favorable at the time. So, that 3:30 Brahma Muhurta, whole nature is peaceful. So, yogi gets up at that time. The yogi's time. Yogi is wide awake, where a yogi is completely not awake. He is sleeping. It is night for him, but for yogi it is daytime. So the Brahma Muhurta 3:30, he gets up. So he starts meditating. So morning and evening. So Dirgha Kala, Nairantarya, Satkara Sevita. Another most important thing. Satkara means the good samskaras. The good and noble samskaras. So you have to generate that is, I say, the positive energy. To generate that Satkara Sevita. So the more and more you start the Satkara Sevita, the more and more you get these good samskaras. Because samskaras is the driving force. It drives the mind either for a good thing or a bad thing. So what is your samskaras in store? The resultant of all the samskaras that drives you to do a good thing or a bad thing. So what it does here, it goes to the root. So then he manipulates it and makes it Satkara Sevita. So the full of this positive energy, samskaras created. So when you chant the divine name, the mantra is full of positive energy. When you go on chanting this mantra, so you generate the positive energy. That is Satkara Sevita. So because of this, so Druda Bhumi, the mind becomes very steady. Sit for meditation, the mind goes straight and towards the Ishta. It's established. So there is no question of that
Chanchalam asthiram.
chanchalam, asthiram, no chanchala, it becomes sthira. When it happens, Dirghakala, Nairantarya, Satkara, Sevita. These three conditions. So then the mind becomes steady.